Welcome to the Safe Par Golf Podcast, where two average golfers talk about golf and things. I'm your host, Eric.
What's up, Derek?
What's up, Dom Dom?
Hanging on there.
We're currently on episode 136, and we have a very special episode as we'd like to thank our sponsors.
I thought you were going to say very special guest.
Nope. Sponsors for our upcoming Shindig event, which will take place Saturday, July 20th at Emerald Greens Golf Course. We do have a few spots open, so if you're interested in signing up, go ahead and hit www.futuregolf.co to register. And also the cool thing is you don't have to register as a team. So if you are,
If there's only two of you and you're like, we want to play in this, you can sign up as a team of two. If there's three of you, sign up as a team of three. If you're the weird dude who signs up to things alone, perfect.
we appreciate you. Sign up.
We'll group you with somebody.
We will, and you will have a good time. So again, yeah, you can do that. It's very, very user friendly. And that again takes place next Saturday. So Saturday, July 20th.
Dude,
Hopefully it's not January.
Dude, if next Saturday is January, something bad happens to us.
But anyway, Dom, episode 136. We're a week and a half away almost.
Yeah.
The Odin Save Par Shindig, which is going to be here in our backyard in Minnesota. We were really stoked about it. Again, this podcast episode is a little bit different. We kind of wanted to thank a lot of our sponsors, and some of the friends and Instagram accounts.
I mean, even some of the family members.
The family members.
Your brother's gonna put a team together.
Yeah. So we just wanted to thank everyone, and we kind of want to just again give a shout out to all the people that have sent prize donations and just helped us along the way. So we really appreciate it. And as mentioned in the intro, we do have some spots available to come hang with us. So again, it's www.futuregolfco. Let me start over.
Hold on. I can nail it. First go.
Do it.
www.futureofgolf.co.
Yeah, I am just on one today.
You know what it is? It's the bucket.
No, I love my bucket.
It's the bucket.
It's probably the canker sore on my tongue right now. I'm like
sapping my brain power.
That is, it's sucked in.
Yeah.
But no, we're super excited. We've also partnered with Fry's Brewery. And we are hosting a small 25-person pre-Shindig event, which will take place Friday, July 19th. And that's at Fry's Brewery in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So if you sign up for the Shindig, there's an option where you can go ahead and select the pre-Shindig hang.
And it's free.
And it's free.
Yep.
And the first beer is on us. And we want to give a special thanks to IA Golf and the No Bunkers, No Bogeys Golf. IA Golf, and the No Bunkers, No Bogeys Golf Club, as they sponsored that pre-Shindig event. So,
I'm almost more excited for that.
It's gonna be such a blast.
Because I've never been there, but having Mike from Twin Cities Golf talk about the feather bowling thing.
And it's right next to our space that we have rented out.
The picture you sent looks sick.
Yeah, so we'll have to dominate that spot and kind of take that over.
Oh, dude, so I have a plan. We're gonna hide the bowling things that way only we can do it.
I like that idea. But yeah, it's a real unique game. So again, Friday at the Prize Brewery, we have like I said, a nice little area rented out. And right next to it is feather bowling, and it's kind of like, what would you say? It's kind of like,
I've never played it.
So it's kind of like trying to think bocce ball. It's kind of like bocce ball in a way. So there's basically like a little wood stick with a feather out there, and you have like these wooden round balls, but it's like almost like on a half pipe.
I'm a big fan of skee ball.
And it is really cool. So you can roll, and so you want to get closest to that feather, and you play teams of two. There's like the whole rules on there, but I've never even heard of it. Went out there, but I think that's going to be a hit for the Friday Shindig.
Imagine if we're all like a little drunken doing that too.
Yeah, and we don't show up for the Saturday event.
Would anybody be surprised?
But let's dive right into it. So let's list our sponsors, tell our listeners, viewers, some of the prizes that we have for the events.
So one of my favorite sponsors, NutriShop Maple Grove, Chaz and Jess, two of my good dear friends. So a little bit about NutriShop. They specialize in nutrition for, whether you just need protein, you need your BCAAs, which is full amino acids. You're trying to drop weight, you're trying to gain weight, you're trying to put muscle on. That's exactly what they do. So if you're local to Maple Grove, NutriShop Maple Grove's your best friend. And then they just opened up one in Baxter that I helped set up. So they got 6 hours of my time for absolutely free.
Dr.
I kind of regret that. But they're donating a gift card. So super excited. Thanks so much, Chaz and Jess. Um, thank you for the support. Thank you for believing in us. Because those two have been super important with helping us spread the word and grow this thing.
And
So
they're playing in the event. These chances.
no, Jess is playing.
Just
Jess
plays.
is
Okay,
so
perfect. So cool.
Chaz comes in, he goes, dude, I have a team. I was like, hell yeah. Is Jess the ringer? And he goes, of course. So Jess can play. And because Jess can play, she gets to play closer.
Yep. Yep.
She's the ringer. And I was like, I don't think that's fair. And then he's like, it's
False.
not, but it's fair. And I'm like, you're right, it is fair.
I like that. Next one on the list that we have is Bogies Are Fine. They're a local company that supported us in our original event. And they actually have a really cool, clever award. It's called the Most Honest Award, which is basically the last place type of an award.
Yes, sir.
They put together these nice baskets that are going to have some of their apparel. And then also they'll have some alcohol, some nice bottles of
Yeah,
it's
I think they're
vodka.
doing vodka.
Yeah, which it was actually like the hit of prizes because
You know what
it's
the
kind of
best
cool
part is?
announcing it.
Well, and the team that won it was my team. It was my friends.
Mhm.
I didn't play. You, me, your cousin and I got
A little too
a
crazy on
little
the
carried away. But yeah, so Ryan and Steve,
huge thank you.
phenomenal guys.
Yep.
Phenomenal. They're in our own backyard. We've had them on the pod. If you've listened to that one, they do a great job. Ryan is so much fun to hang out with. We've been lucky to hang out with him a couple times.
Yeah. Got to golf with them. It was really
Top
cool.
golf.
Yep.
Yeah, dudes.
And
The random,
the random
yeah,
golf club too, which was
the Matt Scramble.
yes, the Matt Scramble. Yeah.
So again, big thank you to those two. We could not do this without them either. Those are our two like main local sponsors, and they're both playing,
And they're playing.
which is phenomenal.
Yeah.
We absolutely love that we were able to partner with local people, and that they're like, we love what you're doing. We would love to help you out with this. So Ryan's also been in Facebook groups, same thing as I have, posting about it, talking about it.
That means the world to me and to both
Yeah,
of us.
and that's
It's
exactly what we have these sponsors for. They're people that we know would be like, yes, you guys would love to play in this event. Here's the link, sign up. So
before we get to the next one, I was thinking some of the events that I played in locally for work was that they do name tags. I don't know if that's a dumb idea, but it might be kind of cool to have like for some of the people that are flying out, coming out, because there's a lot of
do you
Instagram.
remember what we did at the Mad Scramble?
No.
They had blank
Oh yeah,
sticky.
that's kind of what I
Yeah.
was thinking. Yeah, where you could just write
Yeah.
your name, and
I
I
could
think that would be a good idea.
yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so like again, for some like bogeys are fine, you get both of them, put their
Yeah.
first names in there and who they're with, because
Yeah.
there are going to be a lot of Instagram account
Yeah.
companies and
Yeah.
people out there.
We should do that quick.
Yeah, we should
Because
get working on that.
I check Amazon. Jordan, I'm expensing this. I
Go ahead, Dom. You can take the next one here. This is your
Oh,
pleasure.
so I'm super excited. So next up we have Birdie Vision Media. I know it's kind of a weird time for them because come August they're doing a big rebranding, but huge thanks to Ty. Ty and his crew are gonna be our videographers for the whole events, and then we're doing a small, I really don't even talk about it, but we're gonna mention it. We're doing like a super small, intimate uh round at Troy Burn in Wisconsin the Friday before we go to Prize.
Mhm. Be a
They're
full day.
they're doing that as well. Um, local company, they do all sorts of cool things. They have their drones zipping around. Ty's gonna be out there taking pictures, taking videos. Um, him and his crew, phenomenal work. He's worked with people like Roger Steele, Rory Blackleroy.
I'm excited to see the content that they
Ty
put out.
is I honestly, there's a lot of people with the camera that I'm like, oh, you just a guy with the camera. I think Ty might be a magician with the camera.
I can't wait to see it. I'm excited. I'm excited to meet him.
He does great work.
Yeah, and that's important. I think having someone that's not only just creating content, but like having someone that's actually like high quality.
Yes.
So it's, I mean, because it's a special day for us.
Yeah. Well, and it's somebody who enjoys the game of golf,
Mhm.
right? So it's like
Understands.
yes, and I don't feel like he's the type of guy who's like talking in people's backswings. He's respectable or respectful. Um, so I don't think it's gonna get in the way too much, which I'm really excited about because I've definitely seen it where like it gets in the way of people.
Mhm.
My big fear is someone's gonna like hit the shot and it's gonna, excuse me, hit the drone.
Yeah, that would be. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but that'd be kind of a wild little story.
Be kind of impressive.
Yeah.
I know he's like, dude, I'm bringing my drone on. I'm like, dude, don't let me fly it.
The next one here is another very special sponsorship or donation. We've had him on the podcast actually not too long ago. The company is Dexa Divots. and I think this is going to be a big hit at the event.
I'm excited.
Everyone's going to be getting a custom ball marker or yeah, Shindig
Divot tool.
divot tool. Yep, and it's
And
going to have it has the logo or the state.
yep, so it's gonna be a divot tool made out of recycled skateboards
Yes,
with the Minnesota. Wow.
Minnesota. We're both. I'm on a roll today. You're starting to
Damn.
follow along with me here.
It's gonna have the Minnesota state
Minnesota.
engraved or laser etched on it, and then it's clear coated, so it's gonna last forever. And then on the side, he has hand stamped D2D on it, so for decks to divots. And this is probably one of the biggest donations we've ever gotten.
Yeah.
So technically, to me, he is a sponsor. He's just not a local sponsor.
Yep.
I know he'd be here if he could. I know he's got a lot of stuff going on, unfortunately, good and bad things. So Sean, thank you.
Yeah, very talented, by the way. I mean, again, if you are an avid listener, check out the Decks to Divots podcast because he goes on, he shows some of the stuff that he's made.
Yeah.
Um,
So on top of everybody getting a divot tool, it's gonna go in your little. We're calling them sway koozies. We'll get to that. Um, but the winners, the four winners, well, not only do we have prizes picked out for them, but Sean has also made custom carbon fiber single prong divot repair tools for them. And I haven't seen them yet. He's gonna send me pictures, I believe, tomorrow. So
but
Wednesday.
it doesn't matter. They're going to be
If
legit.
if they're what he's posted before, I am incredibly jealous.
Yeah. It's just it's a really cool and unique brand. Again, it's the recycled skateboards basically.
Yes.
And he just it's wild what he can do with it. So
And I
huge
mean,
thanks.
it's $115 to register for the event, so it's very affordable. You're getting $115 in value just for signing up.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much he charges for the divot tools, but I've seen them on his Instagram for like 80, 60, 65, $80. So that alone, plus, I mean, we'll talk about the rest of it. I'm like, you're getting your money back like that.
Right.
Plus, we're feeding you.
Feeding, yep.
Yeah.
You get a drink. You're playing golf, hanging out with everyone. I mean, right
Yeah.
there, it's just gonna be a great time. This is a really cool one that we're excited about. Dom was able to wrangle this one in,
I did.
and this is another local, very large,
Very local team
very
too.
local. Go ahead and take it away.
So if you've been listening a long time, you understand I love baseball probably more than I like golf, which I know probably makes you feel sad. Baseball is my first love. I know you love basketball more than anything. Um, I love baseball. I've been a season ticket holder for the Minnesota Twins for 3, 4 years now. I love going. So the Minnesota Twins setting up a booth. They're sponsoring this bad boy. Um, so we're gonna have my season ticket holder rep out there. His name's Brian. I've spoken to Brian on the phone. Super nice guy. Excited to meet him in person because that's kind of how that stuff works. I've never met him before. Uh, but he's gonna be donating this really cool prize pack. So obviously, I hope somebody who's local gets this and can appreciate it. And if not, maybe we could work out a deal to get it to somebody local. And I don't mean me as much as I'd love to take you. So whoever gets this prize is going to get 2 Thrive-In Club passes. And if you're familiar with how the Twins are, the Thrive-In Club used to be the Delta 360 Club. So it's like food and everything is included. You're going to get a Byron Buxton jersey and a Twins hat. And then he's also setting up a booth. So at the booth, in Minnesota, we call it bags. Everywhere else is wrong, calls it cornhole.
it's
So
bags,
it's
100%.
bags.
Yeah.
But if you're the closest one in your foursome or your team to the hole, or like, for the cornhole game, you're gonna either win a Twins bobblehead or a Twins hat. And that's for every team, I believe. So that's super cool. Huge thank you to the Twins. Huge thank you to Brian for reworking his schedule to accommodate us because he had to like move stuff around for
Very
this.
exciting. Yeah, I really appreciate that. That's
I think I remember because we communicate on WhatsApp because Jordan's in Germany and we do voice messages. I might have squealed when I announced it to you guys. I
you
was
were really
so
I
excited.
I'm pumped as well. I mean, that's a huge
That's huge.
not to like discredit any of the other sponsors, but it's just kind of wild to see like
The
a
Minnesota Twins.
sports team
Yeah.
local, being able to come out and
I know you would
so
loved it if
the
it was like the
Timberwolves.
Timberwolves.
I know, maybe next year.
I mean, we have an in, kind of. I don't know who, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. We can get an in.
Yeah. So again, yeah, Minnesota Twins, that should be a blast. Really appreciate that. Thanks so much, Brian. We have Grooves Golf donating a towel And those are really cool, like a tie-dye style.
It's a huge. I think they're called caddy towels.
It's one of those nice big towels.
Huge
Yeah,
towel,
yeah.
yeah, and it's hand tie-dye. They're out of Florida. Derek and I each have one. Mine is significantly nastier
Yeah,
thanks to the reels we've been making.
thanks to the nice grips,
The gecko
the
grip.
gecko grip.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, huge thanks to Groove Golf. This other one here, you can go mention this one. We've had in
We
my
also
box.
have, King Don came in from Kingsman
King
Golf.
Don.
We have a polo to give away. It's one of my favorite polos too. It's the cream shagreen. I can never pronounce it. Don, I apologize. Do not yell at me. I wear them all the time. I just wore my
You just
royal.
wore it the other day.
Well, I wore my royal
Yeah.
one.
Yep.
He was pumped to see me, dropping birds and eagles with it. So
Fucking machine.
we got one of those to give away. It's a beautiful polo. Materials are unlike anything else we've ever worn before. Honestly, if I had a closet full of them, I would be thrilled. So Don, you know my address. Hook it up, please.
Yeah, huge thanks. This next one here we had mentioned earlier is Prize Brewery. They were really nice enough to donate a little prize package here. You kind of have it. I won't take everything out.
This is great for the people who watch the videos. So we have a little prize
So it's
goodie
got a nice
bag.
little. Sorry, I mean to knock you out there.
I
So
know,
we got
dude, it's
the
like
bag.
50
It
pounds.
is. It's heavy, but I'll just kind of race through here. So there's a gift card in there. Nice little hat.
I want the
Um,
hat. That's
That
so
is really cool.
nice.
And then this is we didn't even open this, but it's like barrel aged,
God, I feel like we're taking the pants off.
like barrel aged
Beer,
beer with some
like highball
highball
glasses.
Yeah, and it said there's a gift card in there. So somebody will take this home. Yeah, we'll put this away later.
I want to take it home, to be honest.
It's nice. Yeah, it'd be nice to split this tonight. Let's have a good time. But
Yeah,
so really appreciate that.
huge thank with prizes at Anna. With prize.
Anna, yep, Anna,
Thanks,
yep,
Anna.
yep. Thank you so much.
Never met you, but I'm sure I'll get
It's an
drunk.
awesome brewery, and if you are local and you've never been there before, it's a really cool place. And again, hopefully you're able to come to the event and come to the pre-shindig hang at Prize
I mean,
Brewery.
we're buying you a beer.
A free beer,
What more
and
can
then
you want?
you can get a couple more afterwards, but that's on you.
Oh yeah, yeah, we're not paying for that. We'll pay for one.
I'll just take this next one real quick since I talked to him, and you can kind of go to the next couple if you'd like. This next one is also another local company. This is a newer brand. It's called Doogie McShank.
And they're local.
And again, they're local. It's a country club inspired canned cocktail. They have two different flavors, and we have several of these. I'll go ahead and give you that one here.
Oh, I like
That
these
one.
ones.
First off, the labeling, the packaging is really cool.
I feel like I'm like an
Kind of hard to see,
influencer.
but it's the old school
Guile.
Argyle. Yep. And that is the vodka lemonade tea. So
These
it's
are good.
basically like an Arnold Palmer.
These are good.
This one here is the other drink, and you can see it's got the green, and this is the vodka bootleg. So my suggestion on these, crack it open, put it on the rocks, and it's really smooth. These are, I believe, 6% alcohol,
Didn't
but
somebody say that that's like our state's
like drink.
drink?
I think so. I've never heard of it until
I know bartenders,
Mhm.
and they've never heard of it either.
Yeah, it's definitely like a country club drink, which is kind of what they inspired it behind.
Those
But
are tasty.
but again, they're like 6% alcohol, but they're gluten free, no artificial. It's all natural flavors. So we have plenty of those to give away.
Oh my God, I'm looking at all of them.
yeah.
There's a lot.
So we really appreciate that, and we look forward to giving those a try. We got a couple of really nice ones here coming up next. Go ahead and take 'em
So
away.
close is the pin. If you played in the last shindig, it's no surprise. If you played in our first event, it's no surprise. It's our guy Luke from Leaderboard Customs. He's going to do a custom Air Jordan 1 golf shoe for closest to the pin. That's something that you get to work with Luke. We'll connect you. So you'll get your size. You can work with Luke to figure it out. He's doing one for me. We have not talked about it yet. We're gonna do. I had all these ideas, right? That's the issue with my ADD in my brain.
Mhm.
Sewing machine's broken,
Mm.
and I'm like, you bastard. So I don't know what we're gonna do, but we got to figure
You'll
it
get
out
it figured
quick.
out.
Um, but yeah,
He's been honestly one of the nicest human beings. Luke has been one of those guys from day one that I've supported, and he's supported us. So it's been such a great mutual relationship. And yeah, he's been kind of one of our day ones. It's always support us in these
Mhm.
events. So it's always a hit when we tell people this close to the pin right here. It's for a custom pair of Jordan 1 golf shoes. You're not supplying the shoe. He's supplying the shoe for you, which is very already itself. You're getting a free pair of golf shoes, and now you get to design it with this artist. So Luke, Huge thank you. We really do appreciate it. And again, it's always one of our favorite prizes to give away. This next one, we've had him on the podcast too. You can take it away if you'd like. He's a fantastic guy. He gave us a bunch of stuff.
Oh my God,
And what I
dude.
mean by a bunch of stuff, he gave us a bunch of
Putters.
putters.
Yeah, so it's our guy Jackson, Jackson Golf.
Yeah.
I have 5 putters that he sent. And the cool part is he hand makes all of them, so they're all a little different. He even sent some lefty putters.
I love that. It's not just all for righties, you
Yeah,
know. It's
yep, there is a well, there's a single lefty.
that's okay.
There's
That's
there's normal mallets. What are the big ones?
well, there's the blades, the mallets, and then you're talking like the big
Yeah.
that would be considered what would that be
I don't
considered?
know. There's
Yeah.
blades, there's mallets. There's even like a broomstick putter. If anybody's interested in that, let me know. And then yeah, there's a lefty one, which is perfect. They're putters that you and I have used.
Yeah, I really like them.
I thoroughly enjoy mine. It would have been even better if I was sinking eagles with that at the
We like to rotate though. Our I
dude.
mean,
I
do.
am hooked on that Mizuno putter.
Yeah,
That thing is
it's
gorgeous.
nice looking. But Jackson, we've had him on the podcast. Another great guy, smart guy, and just loves the game and loves to help support brands and companies. And we couldn't thank you enough. So we really appreciate doing this for us. And then we have Lucky Golf as well. They're a California-based company. They've been around for quite a while. And they're big into they got the cloverleaf Lucky
Hmm.
um uh uh what would you call it? Emblem or
Logo.
logo? Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
And they come in gold and the ones that we got are like steel, so like silver. But we got
They'll have to
256
come in black
and black. Yeah,
because I have a black 58 degree.
you do. Okay.
Yeah.
So they donated 4 wedges, 256 degrees and 252 degrees. So again, they've been a big supporter of ours since we first started,
Hmm.
launching these events. So a huge thanks to Lucky Golf. Low Skull Pharaohs,
Love those guys.
they're awesome.
Sad Hector's not coming, but at the same time, it's probably a good thing Hector's not coming. No, I'm kidding. I don't think Hector listens anyways, but Ralph, Raul coming. They're actually shipping me their clubs, which is very ballsy of them.
Yeah, we should take them and try them out beforehand. Just make sure they still work.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
pretty good
yeah.
idea.
Yeah. Maybe
So
put them in upside down.
yeah, just
Yeah.
kind of mess them around a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
bit, throw some golf balls in there.
Yeah.
But they are
Should we throw some safe parties in there?
we should, I think so, and some golf balls. I think I have a couple extra.
I don't have any.
Um,
I lost them all.
but they have one of the coolest golf towels in the market right now.
I love them.
The Serape towels.
They just posted a reel today where it's like, hey, look at the bottom right corner, and it said, why don't you have one? I'm like, dude, I have 4. I have 4 of these.
You're asking the wrong person.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, like I appreciate being tagged, but I'm like, dude, I have 4 of these.
Some of our favorite guys. We really appreciate it, and we're so happy and excited to see you guys, which we'll mention, further down this episode.
Mhm.
But again, yeah, huge thanks for you guys always helping out, supporting us.
And then our guys over at Four Bros, they have sent us a haul. Good God.
They hooked it up.
Yeah, so they hooked us up the first time, and then they're like, hey, I don't want to bring these on the plane. I'm gonna mail them to you. So they sent us even more hats.
Gloves.
No more gloves.
No more gloves?
Just
Okay.
mainly
Mainly
hats.
hats.
We have a couple gloves from them. I really want to keep the glove to try it out and make content for them, but I think it'd be better if we still
The hats are awesome.
gave it away. The hats are legit, dude. I mean, when they came on, they sent both of us got like 3 or 4 of them.
Mhm. Yeah, mine is my favorite is um uh the bogeys,
Yeah.
which kind of looks
They
like
sent one that's baby blue.
ooh.
And I'm like, do I keep it and like swap it with one of
Mhm.
those they sent me? I'm like, or do we? I'm like, I'm torn because it looks good. It looks good. And I told him to keep the thong at home.
Yeah, keep the thong at
Keep the
home.
thong at home,
Um,
or bring it, sign it, we'll frame it.
yeah, however you want to do that.
Yeah.
Just like don't show up with just the thong
So
on.
my mom hadn't seen that clip, so I showed my mom, and I've never seen that woman laugh so hard. Shout out Jake Quellen.
Jake Quellen. Jake Quellen.
Jake Quellen.
Um,
We actually just watched that video the other night because my mom's a teacher, so she loves the Key and Peele
dude,
substitute.
that skit is
My favorite is Balake.
Balake, yeah. Aaron.
Where's Balake at?
Balake.
Do you mean Blake? Blake.
Oh, it's a great clip.
Balake.
Dude, you know what I've been stuck on is the the Cardero, was it the Cardero effect? It's that magician. It's like his name's like Matt Cardero. It's like old.
No
It's from
idea.
like 8 years ago.
I wasn't alive 8 years ago.
Okay. But I just see like little clips and now I'm just like stuck on it. I've just been like YouTubing it and it's hilarious. But in any case, Four Bros Golf, thank you so much for all your donations and
Yeah,
your support. Golf Fruits, we've had them on the
we
podcast.
have. They fixed my 7-iron.
They fixed 7-iron.
Yeah, they sure did.
They're donating gift cards.
Yep. So everybody will get a gift card.
Everyone's gonna get a gift card.
It's not like a gift card. It's like if you spend $50, you get $15 off. It's not hard to spend $50 on golf clubs or
No.
golf accessories or anything like that. But so you spend $50 on golf routes, $15 off.
And just check out their website or check out their Instagram. I mean, these are college kids that just started selling clubs and now they have like a full-on facility and they give back to the
Oh
community.
yeah, they have
I mean,
like Bettinardi
they
clubs.
have everything pretty much,
Yeah,
drafts, everything. They'll build you a set. You know, are you looking for something affordable? Are you looking for something high end?
they'll
They have
find
it
it.
all. Exactly. So really appreciate them. Awesome
They
guys.
sent them on like really nice cards too. Like we didn't have to print them or anything.
That's
Uh,
awesome.
Super dope. Absolutely loved it. They didn't even question it. They're like, "How many people are playing?" I'm like, "This many." And they go, "We'll
Yep.
just send everybody one."
Yeah. Which we love. So we really appreciate the support.
That's how it should be. I'm not saying that we need 80 putters, 80 like that's not. But like with stuff like that, I'm like, why
Yeah.
not?
Little gift cards. You can go ahead and take the next one here if you like.
I'm jealous because I picked this out. I picked it out because I would wear it, but Anthony from Fiore hooked it up. I remember he and I were talking about like a giveaway idea for the pod we had, and I was like, yeah, why don't we just shove stuff in a Fiore bottle? And that's kind of what we're doing. So we
Well,
donated a Fiore bundle. So you're gonna get the Fiore Nalgene, and I'm a big sucker for Nalgenes. And then you're gonna get a super dope Fiore. I think he's calling it the Concrete Jungle print bucket hat, and then you're gonna get the matching shirt.
somebody's gonna be swagged up.
Somebody's be swayed. You get the Fiore hat, shirt, and water bottle.
Huge thank you for you to you. And again, another guest that we've had on the podcast.
Loved Anthony, dude. And what his new drop with that fleece embossed hoodie, I'd buy one, but it's like 90 degrees.
Yeah, right now it's way too
No,
hot to even think about a
but
fleece.
it looks so good. Everything he's been putting out is super quality driven. I love the stories. Obviously, I'm a big fan of floral, so I love the logo. I have nothing but good things to say about Anthony.
Speaking of swagged out, we can both mention Nueve Golf.
Lalo,
Lalo is the man.
dude.
Nueve Golf rocking the bucket today. Told him I was gonna wear it, even though like I don't wear bucket hats very often, but
I do.
I really enjoy them. I got another one too, and I appreciate you.
Did he send you two buckets?
No, I got one
Oh,
from no.
okay.
No,
I
but
was like, I want a bucket. Lalo,
Lalo,
bucket
Dom Dom needs a
now.
bucket. But appreciate the support, man. You have been an awesome friend, awesome guest.
We
And
added
again,
him to the group chat, and
on
it's
the
been a
it's
fucking
guy
riot.
just lights it up. Yeah, it's
Oh my
hilarious.
God.
But he's donating hat, belt, shirt. We're trying to get him to come out because it'll be a riot if he does.
Oh my God,
So
dude.
hopefully you can make it out. But again, we really appreciate you, and hopefully we can have you on the podcast again soon.
I love the belts. I have three.
I need to get one for my father-in-law because I got that one.
Maybe you can win the giveaway.
I'm thinking I'm gonna try to.
Lalo,
So
10 more belts.
Lalo, thanks so much again. It's Nueve Golf, huge fan favorite on the pod.
Huge fans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just in general, man. Great dude. So we really appreciate you. This one here is an awesome
I am so excited, dude. We've been so funny enough, future guest.
future guest. Yep.
Is he coming on next week? Let me check my
Yep.
calendar here. Yep, next week.
Yes. Yep.
Next week. So we're not gonna spoil it, but we're gonna spoil it next week. And our next donation is Santos Perez, aka fuck. I almost said Dexter Divots. So he was probably
Doodles. You're talking
Doodles and
Doodles and
Divots.
divots. Yeah.
I'm so used to calling him Golf Punk because that's what I started following him as. Anyways, artist, just a solid dude. I love to talk with him just about art and golf. And first of all, he's got a beautiful swing. He did send us a couple. We're looking at one that I framed for Derek. I spent good money on that
I
frame.
love that one. Thank you.
He donated 3 of his like digital prints that he makes online. And then he donated a canvas that he made, and then he unattached it from the wood, so it looks kind of tattered.
Dom's
Gorgeous.
trying to win that one.
I don't even want to put it in, to be honest. It is gorgeous.
Yeah.
And Santos, thank you so much.
Huge thanks.
I can't wait to talk to you next week. I don't know if you listen to these, but you
Oh,
should.
oh yeah,
Hopefully. Excited to talk to you next week. You got to send me your logo or headshot, whatever. I'll DM you. Super excited. And then he's starting his own little golf brand on the side.
I love that.
But
I'm
super dope.
and like I've been kind of into the art scene too. Like I do like I have a couple of like some new basketball prints
Mhm.
that because we're doing some of that. We have one of those frame TVs, so we're trying to start doing some of that
Nice.
stuff. So we're doing like more like basketball theme here, but my golf stuff I need to expand it a little bit. But I have a really cool piece that Dom hooked me up with. That was from Santos.
I didn't hook
So
it up. Santos
well,
hooked it up.
Santos hooked it up. You still hooked it up.
I framed it.
Yeah.
Made it look
So
pretty.
a huge thanks. Again, the cool thing about this like event is like there's a wide range of prizes. And a lot of this stuff is like we're gonna have prizes for like first place, blah blah blah, but like almost everyone is gonna get something really cool. And so we'll be able to get after everyone's done playing their round of golf, we'll get everyone together, and this is where we're gonna basically rattle off names and different prizes. So I mean everyone's gonna be getting something
And it's not it's all golf related, but it's not like, hey, here's a
here's a
golf
golf
ball.
ball. Exactly.
It's like, hey, here's this really dope painting that is
A lot of unique things that we're
right.
giving away.
And that, obviously I was kind of in charge of the outreach for this.
Mhm.
I wanted a wide variety. I didn't want to just be like, hey, here's this box of golf balls, congrats. Here's this towel, which don't get me wrong, if somebody wins that Serapa towel, you're getting a badass towel from some badass dudes out in California. But, all of a sudden you're like, damn, I got this putter, or damn, I got this really dope belt.
Well, go back to the towel too. It's not just like a basic like white golf towel like
No.
logo. It's this Rapid towel
Yeah.
really cool.
And I don't even know what ones they're giving us, so it's a mystery.
Mystery.
Like I have pink ones, and I like the pink.
This next one is a really cool, talented artist. I would say artist.
I would say artist.
Yeah. Cracking golf.
So before you get too into it, he replied to my story about the Santos stuff. And he's like, dude, this is sick.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I'm like, dude, I know if I can ever incorporate art and golf, I'm going to do it. And I'm like, that is to me getting that message, I was like, that's sick. That means you're doing a good job in my book.
Speaking of that, did you see his recent post on the like Lego style divot tools?
The tentacle thing?
Yeah.
I want one.
So cool. Freaking awesome.
I hate how limited it is.
I love it, but I hate it.
I love it, but I hate it because I'm like, I just make one more for me.
Whatever you do, like if you're making 50, just throw 51.
Yeah, throw 51, I'll pay for it. Like
Mark,
put it up to the side. Mark, I got you.
But Mark has been awesome. Another awesome guest. He's donating a golf putter cover. Again, the items and a ball marker.
The marker's fucking Rolex.
And most of his stuff, like you said, are all limited runs, so they sell out so quickly. So I think it's a really cool.
Putter cover's sick. The marker looks like a Rolex watch. It's really small.
One day.
I'm good with my Garmin. Look at that golf mode.
That's awesome.
It's super cool. Again, it's something I don't want to give away, but if you get that, just know that thing is like $85-$90. Like just the marker is expensive because he hand scenes. Well, I don't know if you would call it hand, but he makes everything, and everything's numbered, everything's limited. He makes it with love, as cheesy as that is. Mark generally loves what he's doing. Honestly, just super cool. I was super pumped when he said, "Yeah, I got you guys," because he notoriously does not do donations because everything he does is super limited. And I was like, maybe, but I'm like, the worst thing he'll say is no.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's like, dude, I got you. And I was like, sick.
Yeah. So huge shout out, huge thanks to Mark Cracking Golf. This next one is awesome one again.
I love this.
Yeah, these guys are awesome. We've had them on the podcast.
We're gonna have them again in the future, and we're gonna eat cereal and read bad reviews.
Once I get my my implants, so I can actually eat cereal, then we're definitely gonna make it happen. But you can go ahead and talk about.
We got our guys at Palm Golf. Shout out to Joe. I worked with Joe specifically for this. They donated, I think, 6 towels, a handful of hats, and then utility bags. And I think some gloves.
and they make high quality products.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
I
what
was
we're
wearing
gonna
their glove
do
the other day.
is one of the teams, I think it's the second place team, is gonna get the Palm Golf Co. prize bundles. Ooh. So they're gonna get a palm hat, palm towel, and I think they send gloves. I don't have enough utility bags for all four, so those we'll just give out separately. And then they're gonna get, I believe, a box of Odin X1s each.
Sweet.
So second
It's a
place,
great gift.
that's a I mean that the value in that alone is cool. Palm Golf, obviously they do all sorts of really cool things. Super dope guys.
Yep.
Dustin, Joe.
Can't wait to have you guys back on
My God, they're
and do
so
this. So
much
yeah, we had a
fun.
riot on podcast. So we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. This next company they were a Midwest company. They just moved out to LA, I think, as of recent. This is Brunch Golf.
You've probably seen us wear their shirts.
Yeah,
Eric's wearing their hat.
yep. I love their shirt, love their hats.
I love their air freshener.
I just
It's in my work car.
mine I just had to throw it out because I used it up, but it
Oh, I
was
love it.
that's such a cool little little
I don't know what it smells like either, but I dig it.
yeah, I
It's
like
a
it too.
golf ball, but he's playing golf.
And
Do you think he plays golf with himself, like he just smacks himself, or do you think he smacks a smaller golf ball?
I think he smacked a smaller golf
Oh,
ball.
that's not fun.
But they're donating hats and golf balls, and golf balls are really cool too. They have very like unique little sayings on there.
Yeah, I think mine says 69.
Well, the number, but I mean like there's like little sayings on the
Well,
side.
I don't care. It could just say 69 and I'd be
That's it.
pumped, yeah.
Yeah. So huge thanks to you guys again. They're an up and coming brand, and I think they have some
Hmm.
really cool products. Their shirts are very affordable.
They're a future guest as well, but they're super nice.
They're very high quality. I
I
think they're
like
like
them.
$29 to $35 a
Yeah.
shirt. But again, like the quality's there. They're like a thicker material, but you can tell it's a very high quality. So
The screen printing's really nice too.
it really is. So huge thanks to you guys. Look forward to having you guys on the pod here in the future. Um, and this next one's awesome.
I'm super pumped,
Mhm.
even though they're taking up so much space in my basement. I'm sure my parents are pissed. Um, Huge thanks. We're now affiliated with them,
Yep.
which is sick. OmniX, we've been using their bags. What
Since last summer.
about a year?
Yeah.
Probably about a year now.
Yeah. Be
Maybe
almost
a
a
little
full.
less.
Yeah.
Um, they based out of Japan.
Yep. And they have United. They're based out of Japan, but they have a United States, I believe, facility, or they
Yeah,
have like
yeah.
a connection there.
So
So
if you want, well, we'll talk about it.
yeah.
They're donating a stand bag and a cart bag, and the stand bag, I don't
They're
remember the name, but it has the blue accent. It's like mine, but mine's pink, and yours is, I believe, black and
black
white
and
because
white.
you're kind of boring.
Yeah. Just do yourself a favor and look up Omni X golf bags. They also sell some other products
Yeah.
as well, but their bags are off the chart.
The stand bag is sick. The cart bag is money. It's beautiful. If I had a use for it, I would just keep it.
And it's 10% off, right? Our code?
Yep. So it's 10% off. You can use code SafePark. And
10% off your order.
yep. And they do range finders, towels, umbrellas. Obviously, they do bags. They even have like travel bags. But their whole thing is it's like high fashion for a golf bag. So like there's some like see-through translucent
I really
pockets.
like those.
My favorite part, the two water bottle holders, which we
Yes.
found out we can fit four Nooners in.
Four Nooners in, two
Four
Nooners.
Nooners.
We gotta, yeah, exactly. They were thinking when they put those
Oh,
together.
they're like, what would Dom like? Nooners. Boom. Shout out to OmniX. Happy to be affiliated with them.
Yes.
I gotta add them to our Instagram because I keep forgetting to do that.
But if you don't want to buy one, sign up for our event and you have a
You could
chance to
get
win
one,
one
yeah.
for free. So again,
It's like
huge
an
thanks.
it's like an $850 value with those two bags.
Mhm.
So you walk away with one of the bags. I think the card bag was like $450.
But it'd be a little bit cheaper to do 10%. Safe bar.
Tip bar.
Yep. One of our favorite people
One of the crew.
of one
Frequent. I shouldn't say frequent collaborator because we've only collaborated once,
but
which is
Brendan,
surprising.
it is kind of
We
surprising.
need to have him back on.
But we played golf with him at
I chipped in with his lefty club out of a bunker.
maybe he did win the putter too, right? But Brendan was duffing up. He's donating koozies.
So I mentioned earlier we're doing swag koozies. Instead of a swag bag, everybody's gonna get a koozie in their golf cart, and I believe we've talked about everything, almost everything that's going to go in the koozie. Um, so in the golf cart, you're gonna get the Duffin' Up koozie with Dougal. I hate Dougal. Fuck you, Dougal. Um,
Safe parties.
Yep. So we're gonna do save parties, and then that's where we're gonna put the Golf Fruits gift card as well as the Acorn Hills gift card, which is coming up.
Yep.
And then as well as the Dexa Divot tool will go in the koozie. So we did swag bags for the last one, and it was kind of discouraging just to see people take what they want and then leave
Yeah.
everything else because it's like we worked hard on that. So that's why there's no swag bag. We're doing a swag koozie. And that again, I think that was my idea. Because then it's all in one spot. It's not a mess. Everybody loves koozies.
Yep. And incorporating the, taking your name and a number, and we'll be able to, match up prizes
Mhm.
after the event. I think it's just a little bit more intimate and fun because everyone's kind of together at the end. So
Yep.
this just makes it a little bit easier where you're, like you said, like you're not just getting a bag of stuff and someone was like, oh, cool, and then just leave the bag.
That's kind of what happened. It's
Yeah.
like, and I was like, this is,
Yeah, a lot of work, and then all of a sudden just kind of
yeah, it just kind of got thrown
sucks.
aside.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, we spent a good amount of time putting that together.
Mhm.
And Brendan's playing. Brendan's flying out from
Yes.
Boston.
We're excited to see him. Can't wait to give him a big old bear hug.
I'm pissed.
This
Damn
this
Celtic.
this next one is also a really cool company, a newer company, I believe, but
I
it's
believe so.
Broken Tea Vodka, and they're doing a bundle deal here. You're gonna get 2 bottles of vodka, 2 glasses, and 4 hats. So I think we'll see how we want to bundle that together. We might give a bottle to someone, another bottle to someone else.
Actually,
Anybody
we can't. They requested that a team
together?
gets it. Yeah.
Want to? Okay.
So they requested a team gets it. That's why they did 4 hats,
Gotcha.
2 bottles and 2 glasses. The hats are super nice. You have it, but yours is black. The
Yep,
one,
dad hat.
no, they're all black. Everybody got a
I
black
got the
dad hat.
Yep.
I got a trucker, so I got to be different. Um, but yeah, they requested a team gets that. That's specifically them. I'm gonna
Perfect.
honor that. I will yell at you if you split it up.
No, we'll keep it as a team
We'll
for
keep
sure.
it as a team.
Yep.
But the vodka, I believe, is like 8 times distilled. And on the top of the vodka, where you would like unwrap it, you get a ball marker.
Oh, really cool.
Yeah,
Very unique.
I really
Again,
wanted.
we
I really wanted a bottle. I don't even drink vodka.
I'm not a big vodka guy either.
Give me tequila.
The
We should find a golf tequila company.
there you go. But like again, going back to the uniqueness of all these products, and
A little bit of everything. So my goal was to get, obviously we all love golf. That is the point of playing in this, but I didn't want to just make everything golf themed.
Mhm.
The next one will kind of be really cool that we're going to talk about, but I wanted a wide variety, because you may get that person who doesn't drink. Well, cool. Maybe you could swap that for, the palm towel.
Yeah.
Or the Kraken ball marker. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep. For sure. This next one is will be a fan favorite, I think. For a lot of
Oh,
people.
dude, yeah.
We'll talk about that one if you like.
So for I gotta thank Ralph for this hell of an alley oop. We got Gooder. Gooder donated a box of sunglasses. If you don't know what Gooder is, I think they're technically running sunglasses or active lifestyle sunglasses. No slip, no bounce, UVA, UVB, and they're polarized.
Nice. That sounds
So
like a
it's a great pair. I mean, you can attest to that.
Yeah.
I've bought you some for Christmas, and then we all just got pairs from Gooder. Um, Honestly, it's gonna be a fan favorite. I think we're gonna have people climbing all over them. They sent us OGs, Circle Gs, BFGs, and then the really big goggle looking ones I can't think of the name of, but they look like pit vipers.
But it's July 20th. It's probably gonna. I'm hoping it's gonna be sunny out.
It's
People
gonna
are
be
gonna
hot.
yeah, hot. People are gonna want some shades. We can hook it up.
Yeah,
So,
maybe
Gooder.
I was thinking maybe that's something we just drive around and be like, hey,
Here.
sunglasses, throw them
Yeah.
at them,
But again, yeah, huge thanks to Raul.
Not Raul,
Not Raul. Sorry,
Ralph.
Ralph. Sorry.
Ralph hooked it up.
Ralph hooked it up. Sorry, I got excited because I want to talk about Raul and Ralph
Why?
because they're coming. That's the next part of business. Just talking about thanking some of the people that are coming.
Oh, well,
Come
we're
on,
not there
Jeff.
yet.
We're almost there, not quite. Chasing Aces, Jeff. We really appreciate you. You again have been
I'm wearing
another.
Jeff, I didn't tell you this, but I stole one of the shirts. I'm wearing it. I love it.
So Chasing Aces, Jeff is a guy that we've had on the podcast. I know, well, obviously once for sure, but have we had him on more than once?
No, just
I think it was
once.
just once. But some of the stories that he's talked about,
Loves sneakers.
yeah, big sneaker guy,
Loves golf.
played basketball, golfer.
Out in Oregon. Shout out Franklin. Shout out the Franklin Open. That is
Coming up.
after our event.
Yes,
So if you want to go to a cool one in Oregon, Franklin Open,
9 holes, I believe.
9 holes. Jeff will be hosting. They have got a lot of really cool prizes.
That trophy is probably one of the cooler trophies
I
too.
love that they have a little like Marshall and it's a golden retriever.
Mhm.
I was talking to Jeff about it. And he goes, "Yeah, it gave me an excuse to look at golden retrievers for hours."
It's so cool. And yeah, he's just a great dude, and we really appreciate all your support. So yeah, give him a follow. It's Chasing Aces. He's a big supporter in donating and charity. So again, huge thanks.
Yeah, he sent 3 shirts. Sorry, I kept one. It's not often that we get stuff like donated and it's like my size. And if it was just one shirt, I wouldn't have kept it. But I'm like, there's 3. I'm keeping it.
They're nice little shirts.
I know Lalo did the same thing. He's like, bro, that's for you. And I was like, oh, okay. I don't know what it says because it's in Spanish, but I wear it.
Which one is that?
I don't
Oh, I'm
know.
not
I
sure.
can't find it on his
Oh,
website either.
oh. Well, you got a like a under the table type of deal. T-shirt's not even on the website. I'll let you do this last one. I'll talk one more here. I got my buddy Nate from Two Friends Golf. Again, he has been a supporter of ours for a while.
He came out to the last one.
He did. We had a blast. Had a great time. He runs the Two Friends Golf.
Still owes me a bucket hat. He told me he'd send me one and I never got one.
We'll make sure that happens.
Nate,
Hook it
bucket.
up. Hook it up.
Thank you,
But
big guy.
he's
Love you.
donating. So we don't really have anything physically, but kind of what we decided, what we discussed is that he is gonna give a free polo to a finishing team. So we haven't really figured out which finishing prize that we're gonna give that away. But basically, we'll just get you in contact with him, and he'll get you a polo. The cool thing with that is that he has
Oh, those lights are
female
and
and
with like a ghost.
I was just saying that's why I was kind of because it's like
Which light switch is it?
it's the one on the right,
Far one.
far one. Yeah.
Jesus. I'm like, why are you
Well, that's why I asked in the beginning. I'm like, how does it look? Oh no, that's you just can shut off the internet, dude. If we lose the internet, Dom just press the wrong switch or flip the wrong switch. But in any case, Nate, Two Friends Golf. He is donating polos, but he does have men and a women apparel. So, if we do get a team that wins and there's just all females or all, vice versa, you
And
guys can choose.
and then all you have to do is contact Derek.
Yep.
We'll get you information. We'll
Yep. We are back.
we're not even gonna talk about it.
Dom forgot his rights and lefts.
Who has the internet controlled by a light switch?
I mean, it's electricity. I don't know what to tell you.
Stupid.
But we got to figure it out. Just,
Half hour later.
yeah, no big deal. But just wanted to give a quick, I don't know when I got cut off, but Two Friends Golf with Nate.
No, we talked about
We did talk
yeah, we talked about that.
okay,
Yep.
okay, perfect. All right, so we have one last brand slash company that we'd like to thank.
They came in under the radar. There we go. Acorn Hills, shout out Nate. Donated a $10 gift card for everybody.
Heck yeah.
So that's not $10 off whatever. That is a straight up $10 gift card to Acorn Hills. That is gonna wrap up the Sway koozie unless somebody else says, hey, I want to donate something for everybody, which in that case, please feel free. Don't let me stop you. But $10 gift card for everybody. I think that is super cool, super thoughtful. Nate's super cool dude, super legit. I know you weren't on that episode.
I just realized Nate, Two Friends Nate.
I think Nate from Acorn Hills has a Y in his name.
Really?
Nate.
Cool.
I think I could be wrong. Nate, I apologize. But cannot be any more happy with the prizes we've gotten. And that's not even all of them.
Yeah, we'll definitely have some more prizes and giveaways, last minute. So we have about a week and a half left.
Well, and I still physically have some that we just didn't talk about, which is fine. We don't have to talk about everything. Should get some surprises.
Yep. But we wanted to make sure that most of all the major sponsors and brands and companies are recognized. Because I said we can't really do this without you guys. So we really appreciate it. We haven't really mentioned, but this is a team effort. We've had, Big Jordan and Big Phil with Odin Golf. So again, this, with obviously me and Dom here, it's been kind of a team effort. Thank you. It's been a team effort. So we've all kind of worked together in this, and we really appreciate you guys for helping out and making this come together. Like I said, it's a team effort, and everyone's kind of done some things, to put this together. So it's really cool to see how a couple of people can kind of work together and put an event together.
I can't wait to be done.
It's a lot.
I know.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's why I don't want to get married.
That's also a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
Family
that.
wedding.
I'm find a dog.
But again, so like Don mentioned, we do have plenty of other prizes that we haven't mentioned that we'll be giving away. And we'll probably will be getting some other companies that will send us some stuff too. So, and if you have an idea of a company that maybe that might be interested in reaching out to us, let us know. Send us
Maybe
a
we should
message.
drop this episode early.
We could do that.
That way people
Yeah.
kind of
Maybe
listen to everything.
a little surprise
Yeah.
drop.
Fuck it, we'll do it tomorrow.
If you can do it, let's do it.
That's a lot of work.
And then so the last thing I just want to mention is that we've already kind of talked about, but we want to thank you guys again. But a special thanks to the players and friends that are flying out to join us, because again, we know we've done this before. It costs money, right? Nothing's free,
And it's
nothing's
time. It's their time.
time, which is probably the biggest part of it. You're taking your time
Mm.
to come out and help us out.
Especially to Minnesota, right?
Yeah, it's not a very popular destination for golf.
Right.
This is kind of why we want to do this is, we want to show the Midwest has got some, cool, fun golf courses and we're nice people. Minnesota nice. But so Ralph Raul from Los Golferos, sorry, I was trying to read something else. Los Golferos, they're gonna be coming out. And we met them at the Shindig event in California last year.
Yeah, I drank all of their beer.
Bring some because I want to try some. I didn't try some last
I
time.
drank enough.
Drank enough for both of us.
Yeah. Probably drank enough for three of us, to be honest.
But again, a huge shout out to you guys. We really appreciate you guys. Again, we know that you have other busy commitments and schedules. So
Other than Hector. Shut up, Hector. I'm just kidding. I wish Hector was here. It'd been cool if it was Ralph, Raul, Hector, Sergio.
that'd be sick.
Because I might have slipped that Sergio is my favorite, and then Sergio is like non-existent anymore. And I'm like, damn. Second favorite's Ralph. Although it could be Raul. I don't know. I don't have favorites, but super excited to see them again.
Yes. And then Brennan with Duffing Up. We met him again,
Duff
same
Daddy.
thing. He's from Boston. He flew out to California for our event last year. And now he's flying out to Minnesota. So it's just really cool to like, you start off DMing and commenting on stuff, and next thing you know, you guys are like Instagram friends, and all of a sudden now you're meeting each other.
I have Brendan's phone number. We talked on the phone.
Yes,
It was cute.
It's awesome. It's really cool. We golfed with him at Half Moon Bay. Had an awesome time.
I chipped in with his lefty wedge, and everyone kind of looked at me. They're like, "What did you just do?"
We
I'm
didn't
like,
have our phone on us, of course. The time that we
"There's
did
a couple times that you guys didn't have your phone on me, and I made a cool shot happen." But I remember they all looked at me and they're like, "What did you do?" I'm like, "Oh, it's like in the hole. Here's your club bag."
Yeah, here you go. You can have back.
Should have kept it.
Four Bros, again, another group that we talked about earlier that had on the podcast. They were a riot.
Oh my god.
We're so excited to meet you guys. It's gonna be a blast. I can't wait for it. And hopefully you guys are able to make it on Friday. I don't know if they signed up for that, but I think they
did.
Okay, I was gonna say
That's scary, dude. That scares me.
Yeah, let's just hope you guys have fun on Friday, but make sure you show up on Saturday. But it'll still be a
Well,
riot
good news is
regardless.
they can sleep in because it's a 1:30
You can
tee
sleep in. Exactly. We did that on purpose. Strategic planning
strategery.
right there.
It has nothing to do with me not being a morning person.
You would think, but it doesn't.
Actually, it did
A little bit.
a little bit. They gave us like 6 a.m.
They
at
gave us
1:30.
an option of a 6:30, which is I've never heard of such on a.
I'm not doing a
That's-
shotgun start at
nobody wants to do
6:30
that.
because then we got to be there at like 4
Nobody wants to do a
to
shotgun
set up.
6:30. That's
No.
Beard and Juju with Sucker Pin Society. We went to a Giants game with them in San Francisco last year. We had an absolute blast meeting those guys. I can't wait to see them again. And
Who are you more excited for, Beard or Juju?
both.
I think Juju is gonna be so like pent up.
Just them together though is just like perfect like combination, which
I know.
is great. So
No,
I'm
so
excited for both of them. So
I got Beard some of Minnesota's finest beer,
and that is
Northeast.
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 Yeah, I used to drink that quite a bit back.
It's quite a good beer.
Yeah. Daniela with IA Golf.
I've never met her.
Awesome. And again, she came out to the Arizona event.
Are you saying she's awesome or it's awesome that I've never met her?
No, she's awesome.
So I was like, it's kind of rude.
No, but it's awesome. Like, she went out to Arizona. Now she's coming out to Minnesota. She's down in Texas. So it's not like a short haul,
Mhm.
And again, she's got a really cool brand. It's a female owned brand, and I believe down the road she's gonna be opening up some more apparel for men because there's been so much like people really,
She
really liked
she
her.
sent me some nail polish from a couple of my ladies
Mhm,
at work,
mhm.
and they put it on. They're like, "Oh my God, it matches our racing spikes." And Daniela was through the roof. She loved it. 'Cause it's like a custom
Yeah, it's
Maya color,
like a neon greenish yellow
yellow.
color.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And then we haven't met these guys, and we're super pumped. The No Bunkers, No Bogeys Golf Club, and again, Daniela and his crew that we just mentioned, they're sponsoring our Friday night prize shindig, and they're the
Are
ones
we
that
calling
are
it a pregame?
pregame, pre-shindig, and they're the ones sponsoring the first beer. So really, it's thanks to those two companies they're doing that. They're coming from Texas as well. So there's
Are
just
they from
I
Texas?
believe so.
Oh,
If I'm mistaken, I apologize, but I thought that's what Jordan said. But again, this whole thing has been obviously a lot of work, a lot of time. But it will pay off. Once this event comes next Saturday the 20th. But we want to put this out. It's a little bit of a unique podcast episode, but we wanted to give recognition and thanks to everyone that is coming out and
mhm.
supporting us.
Yeah. And I think at the actual um event before it tees off, we're gonna do a podcast with the sponsors. So we're gonna have Chaz and Jess on, and then we're gonna rotate it to
Rotate, pivot,
Pivot,
pivot.
Pivot. R.I.P. Chandler. Miss you,
Yes.
big fella.
Mhm.
Um, I was watching Friends, I almost cried. So I'm like, I
I
can't, there's no Chandler anymore.
I never really. I mean, I got into Friends, but not like The
I
Office.
was
But it's a
watching it.
good
I was
show.
watching it yesterday.
Yeah, it's a good
Um,
show though.
so then we're gonna pivot
Hmm.
to Ryan and Steve, or basically you guys are gonna learn about Focus Are Fine Again, which is great. Great
You
local company.
get to hear from them, not
Yep,
us telling you about
yep,
that.
yep. Well, they've been on before.
Yeah, that's true. I wasn't there, but again, like at the
Were you
shindig,
not there?
I know I wasn't. I've
You
met
never
Ryan.
here.
I'm never here.
And then you're gonna learn about NutriShop Maple Grove and everything Chaz and Jess are doing because they do so much more than just NutriShop. They're avid car lovers. Chaz has his Turbo S. Chaz just bought another Corvette. Jess has got her Corvette. That dude, I know. And then they're a big fan of my photography. I almost exclusively shoot their cars. Because they have that much faith in me. But like I said, they opened up a new NutriShop. They're very involved with their community, which speaks volumes to me. So I'm super excited to have everybody learn about NutriShop Maple Grove, NutriShop in general, NutriShop Baxter. And then obviously Bogies Are Fine. Super excited to learn about them again, see what they're doing in the future.
Awesome. Well, this wraps up episode 136. Hopefully you tune in and if we did mention you, we're going to be posting this on both of our channels here, our pages.
I'm gonna drop this one early.
Yes, so it's dropping it early, but please, we're gonna tag you, so please repost, share it. We would love to have some other teams sign up or some other individuals or sponsors, whatever it might be. But we
And
really
if
appreciate
anybody
it.
has questions, right, feel free to reach out.
Yeah, send us a message, email, whatever it might be.
I mean, don't email me, just like DM me. I no, just kidding. Email me. Do either. Just don't call
Yeah,
me. I don't because I'm like, how the hell did you get my phone
yeah,
number?
I hear you. So thanks again, and we will see you next week with Santos.
Mr.
Mr.
Perez.
Perez, and
Mr.
then we will have our
Perez.
shindig. So we are really pumped. This is we got a lot of work coming up here in this next week and a half, but we're really stoked, and we can't wait to share with all of you the content that we'll be putting out here in the new.
God, the week after we'll be doing it from the 3M Open.
Yeah, we got a busy schedule.
I know.
So
I love it.
peace out. We'll talk to you soon.
And this one we're signing off on purpose. I didn't screw it up.
Correct.
Correct. Okay,
Yeah.
bye.